Hey, should you have an affair? I said it. Should you have an affair? Well, I had an affair. No, not that kind of an affair, silly. But I did have an affair, and I'm going to tell you about it. Let's talk about it tonight. Why sometimes we think we have to have an affair, but the grass isn't always greener. So here's what's happened. First, I'm Arriane Alexander. I'm the Rock Your Life coach, and I work with amazing people all over the planet and helping them transform their lives and businesses and rock it. So I had an affair. What do I mean by that? I have gone to the same gym for like 9 years. I go to Equinox in Santa Monica, and I love my gym so much. It's so much fun. But for years, have been thinking to myself, oh, there's all these other Equinoxes in LA. There's like 5 different gyms that I could go to in LA. And I was always, and they're more expensive. They're like fancier gyms. And I was always like, well, maybe I should go to the West LA gym, and because it's really big and fancy. And maybe I should go to the WeHo gym because it's so much bigger and there's so many more people there. And for years, I've been like, maybe I should upgrade my membership and pay like $150 more a month or whatever it is, and go to all the gyms and really like do that. And so last week, my gym was having construction, so we got to go to any gym in LA. And so I was like, awesome, I'm gonna go on a gym crawl. So instead of a pub crawl like I used to do in my 20s when I was in college, I go on gym crawls now, or like juice cleanse crawls, or chocolate chip cookie crawls. If you wanna do a chocolate chip cookie crawl, I'll go with you. So if you can resonate with any of this that I'm speaking of right now, just click yes. Hi, I love the little happy faces that float by too. I love happy faces and flowers, and it's so fun to see it all float on my screen. So if you've ever wanted to have an affair and like do something different outside your norm, just click like, because I know we all have these places where we want to like branch out and we think something's gonna be better once we get there, better on the other side when we do this thing. So in my own experience, I decided to have an affair and go to different gyms, which it was really a big deal for me because I'm telling you, I've gone to my gym for like 9 years. I know everybody, like it's super fun. I love the vibe. It's beautiful. So why would I need to branch out? Like, why wasn't I just content in what I was doing? Well, I had to have my affair. I had to go out and do things and try to see if the grass was actually greener. So I did last week. I went to 3 different gyms. I went to the West LA Club, I went to the WeHo Club, and I went to, Century City Club. So I went to all these big fancy clubs and I tried them out. And what happened was, each club I went to, I was like, oh, like this is nice. And like there were things like in the West LA Club, it was huge and it was gorgeous and the spa was amazing and it had like a hot tub and the places to get ready were awesome. But the gym area was like, it was big, but it didn't have any windows. And my club, like there's tons of windows looking at the ocean. So I'm in this big club working out, but there's like no windows. So I literally feel like I'm working out in a basement, and it was awful. I love all the happy faces. I love being live because I love seeing all the happy faces in your comments. So just feel free to comment anytime. And like, if you agree with what I'm saying or if you resonate with what I'm saying, I'm going to try to click on my Facebook page too so I can see it. Just really, I love all the interaction of Facebook Live. So I'm so happy to read your comments and see what you have to say. So if ever wanted to have an affair in any aspect of life and wanted to actually, try something on the other side and try something new, but because you thought the grass would be greener, just click like, and I'll see the little buttons fly across my screen too. So I went to all these different gyms thinking that I'm gonna have this experience where I'm gonna really love these other gyms and I'm gonna wanna have to pay more money to go to all these gyms. And what was fascinating is that I found out the grass wasn't greener. I had my affair. I went with 3 different gyms. I had 3 affairs, and the grass wasn't greener. They were all great clubs. They had a great energy and all different vibes, but they were all different in their own aspects. So what I found is I went to like the 3 top clubs in LA, and while they might have been nicer and like prettier and like had more, amenities and like a nicer spa and the hot tub or like more people or kind of a more fun atmosphere, what I found was I love my gym. I love my gym so much. Like I went back to my gym and I get a view of the ocean every day when I work out at my gym. These other clubs, none of them had a view of the ocean. It's small enough, where I know everybody and I can, and it's like a family atmosphere, but it's big enough where I have plenty of room to work out and have plenty of space. And it just feels like home to me. And the spa's not like super nice or anything like that, but I was like, I'm not at the gym to go to the spa, I'm there to work out. So it was fascinating to me because I'm telling you guys, for years, I have in my head thought, I need to go to these other gyms because they're nicer and they're better and there's more people and blah, 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 whatever was going on in my head. And I finally did it. I went to them and I realized the grass is not greener, that I am totally exactly fine. I'm exactly where I need to be at my beautiful club in Santa Monica where all my friends work out and we have so much fun. But what was so fascinating about the whole thing is that it was all an image of my head. It was all created in my head for years that I needed to do something different than I was already doing. Literally, it was like an energetic tug that was like, you need to do this thing. You're not doing the right thing. You should be doing something different. And then when I did this something different, I found out, no, I actually don't need to do something different. I'm actually fine exactly where I'm at. So do you hear what I'm saying? Where in your life do you think in your head, I should be doing something different? Oh, maybe if I do this thing, I'll get this different result. Or maybe if I go to this place or meet this person or have this job or create this company or create this business. Like, where do you run in your head, I should be doing something different? And or you look at your friends, where does this show up? You look at your friends who are maybe in like a really amazing relationship or marriage, and you go, oh, they get that. Like, I don't have that, and they get that. Thinking like the grass is greener. But here's the deal, it's all an illusion. Because every relationship has its stuff. No relationship is puppies and rainbows all the time. Hopefully it's puppies and rainbows most of the time, but no relationship is like perfect all the time, whether it's friends, lovers, partners, whatever it is. No job is puppies and rainbows all the time. We all have our opportunities for growth and upliftment no matter what we're doing. In our jobs, in our relationships, with our friends, with ourselves, with our bodies. We're all in relationship to all these aspects all the time. And the thing is, we can easily in our minds think something's gonna be better. That, oh, that person has it better than I do. Or if I just had that job, I'd be better. When in reality, it's really just us kind of mind tripping ourselves. Really going outside what's already happening and what's true. And if you hear what I'm saying, if you really get it, press yes or press like on your screen. And then I see the like flowers and hearts pop up and it's really fun. And if you have an aspect of your life where you feel like the grass might be greener, like put it in the comments. Put something in the comments of what's the aspect of life where you kind of think, oh, the grass is probably greener over there. If it's like, oh, if I had a better body, the grass would be greener. That's a big one for women for sure. And for men too, I don't want to exclude men. That's a big one for us because I can tell you, some of my best friends are literally the most fit people on the planet. They're like health and fitness experts. I'm surrounded by health and fitness experts everywhere I go. And so I'm like with these friends that are so fit and healthy and da-da. But it doesn't really matter because we all have our inner work to do. And even though they might have this amazing figure, which is so fun and be so fit and healthy, but they still go to bed with themselves each night and their thoughts. And I know these friends and I know that, like, I know what happens in their own self-consciousness around bodies and health and nutrition and, you know, the things that come up. So the grass isn't always greener. It's not like it gets better. It's not like, oh, I'll lose the 10 pounds and it'll be better. Or I'll get the job and, oh, all my troubles will go away. Or I get the man and my troubles will all go away. It doesn't work like that. So, you know, if you want to go have an affair, go have an affair. Go like try out and see if the grass is greener in whatever it is an aspect of life, whether it's, you know, your work or your business, hopefully not your relationship, but, you know, go find out if the grass is greener because generally you'll find out that the grass is really green where you are. And that's what really drove home to me, my experience last week was, oh, right, Carrie just mentioned if I had more money. Oh my God, who doesn't run that? If I had more money, I'd be happier. If I just had more money, then I could do these things I want to do. If I had more money, everything would be okay. Well, you guys, I'm friends with really, really monetarily wealthy people. It doesn't take the problems away. It doesn't take the stress away. They have to manage the money. Like the more you have, the more you have to manage. So it's great. Like make as much money as you want, receive, be abundant, but it doesn't mean inside it's going to get you what you want. So it's easy to think the grass is greener over there. And where do you think that? It's like sit with yourself and where do you actually think the grass is greener? And then how do you come back to yourself and go, you know what? I'm perfectly fine where I am right now. Nothing, I'm so happy, I'm fulfilled. And because you might not even recognize it yet. You get it? Your mind so wants to be someplace else that you don't even recognize all the abundance and all the generosity and all the grace and loving that's actually present right now. And that, my friends, is the key to actually coming into satisfaction with self, is really having the acceptance for life exactly as it is right now. And it's a process. I'm not saying this happens overnight. It's totally a process. But the more that you can actually look at your life as it is and experience the gratitude exactly as it is, the more you come home to yourself. And the more that you don't necessarily think the grass is greener, that you're like, I got the green grass. I got the green grass right here, yo. I'm living it. You see my green grass? I got it. I got a whole field of green grass. And then you're so abundant and happy in your own life. So I hope this resonates with you. And if it does, just click your like button. And I would love to hear any of your comments, of course. And anything you guys ever want to hear from me on Facebook Live. I'm here every night. Every weeknight from like 6 or 6:30, something around there. So I'm so excited to share so many good things with you. And I just want to encourage you to realize you're in the green grass. You're living in the green, beautiful pasture already, and you just might not see it yet. So I encourage you to actually open your eyes, look at your life a new way, and actually see all of the abundance and amazing things that are happening right now in your life. So I had an affair. If you need to go have an affair, you go have an affair too. And I'll see you next time on Facebook Live. And also come join me on Snapchat. I'm having so much fun on Snapchat. It's like made for my personality. So come to Snapchat. It's just at Arriane Alex, and I'll see you there. Bye.